Hi guys, and I'm back. This is Sharon with Marians House, and today me and my mom were making some reduced sunflower essence or whatever you want to call it. Basically what we did is we used the sunflowers that we got from a local farm here, Bountiful Plantation, and we went to their pumpkin patch, my mom and I and the kids, and we picked out some beautiful pumpkins and sunflowers, and we're using the sunflowers as part of our bountiful harvest collection. But sunflower, it's just naturally great for the skin, so it does offer antioxidants and help with the skin repair. It helps with eczema and also just with sensitive skin. So this time of year, as the seasons change, you may notice some dryness or chafeness in your skin. I know my lips tend to chafe a little bit more, especially with wearing the mask all day. As you guys may or may not know, I'm a nurse, so when I'm in the hospital, I'm wearing the mask for at least 8 to 12 hours at a time. So making these moisturizing products really just does justice to my skin, to my lips in particular. It gets so dry. To my nose, it gets dry, and around my chin area where I'm wearing the mask all the time, it does get a bit irritated. By using products like this with rich, natural antioxidants like the sunflower itself, it's just so wonderful for the skin. My kitchen right now smells great. I have the sunflower and honey mixture just reducing on the stove ever so slowly, so we can get everything that we need from the sunflower without burning the product. So yeah, that's what we're doing here today. And also, I want to remind you guys, so we are doing the Bountiful Harvest collection drawing. So that's going on from now all the way to the 30th of this month. So to enter the drawing, you have to Venmo me, Sharon Avenue. Just Venmo me $1, and that enters you into the drawing. So you will get a lovely basket, and it not only it's just to get a lovely basket or help Marians House. Marians House. So we're founded on the basis of we want to be able to give back to the community. So we are having lovely upcoming things that's going to show how Marians House gives back to the community here in November. It's something exciting. I'll be announcing it soon, and it's just a way that we could give back, because we always want to give back to people, and just to show people how great and glorious others in this world can be. So Marians House is a place that we want people to be able to come to know that, hey, we recognize you. We recognize that you may have severe skin issues, and it's okay. You don't have to be embarrassed. You don't have to feel like you're alone. Marians House is here with you, and we'll figure it out together on what we could do for you and your skin, or you and your loved one's skin. So I know my mom and I were very, very excited to just have this company to be able to give back, and to have a platform where we could talk about giving, because that's what we're about. We're giving ourselves, giving our products, and giving you new life. So that's what it's good for. So right now we're just waiting for this sunflower and honey mixture just to go ahead and reduce, and as it reduces, we will be turning it over, and I'll be showing certain parts of that, and you'll be able to catch it in our Marians House Instagram and Facebook pages. So if you're not following us on Instagram or Facebook, you're certainly missing out. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook as well. And by the way, if you haven't liked or subscribed to this page, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and do it. Yes, we are a new business. We just started out in July, but we're growing, we're learning, and we're changing along the way as we get feedback from you, and just feedback from ourselves, from watching ourselves or using the products and evaluating the products. So we're constantly changing So one thing that came up, so someone asked me a question about eczema, and so with eczema, eczema could be very complicated and frustrating if you have it. So I suffer from eczema, so does my mom, and my youngest, he suffers from eczema badly. He has to see a dermatologist for it, but what we found out was like most of you with eczema may find out, is the dermatologist isn't the one-stop shop know-it-all. I mean, they're great specialists in their craft. So I'm not trying to discredit them in any way. But what you can do too to help with your dermatological consultation is moisturize. What I'm saying is moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. And after moisturizing, you want to seal in that moisturization. So what you will hear sometimes from dermatologists, especially ones who aren't natural, so they may say, okay, go ahead and moisturize with something like Cetaphil. So the Cetaphil lotion, they'll say moisturize with that. Then they say, okay, go ahead and seal that in with Aquaphor. So yes, the Cetaphil is actually moisturizing your skin, and it's and your skin is sucking in that moisture. But what happens, the Aquaphor will provide a sealant on top of that moisturizing, so the moisture wouldn't go out of it, and all the elements that you are faced with wouldn't rub it off. So that sealant is just giving it that extra protector layer so your skin could stay moisturized longer. But what Marians House products does is it uses natural products from the green earth. So whatever grows from the earth, that's what we're using. So a lot of times those products may have other chemicals in it that may cause you to actually have more inflammation, and you're like, hey, I'm doing what the doctor told me. I'm moisturizing, I'm sealing, I'm using the brand that they say use, and that may be all fine and good. It may work for you, but after some time you may be like, wow, this isn't working anymore. But what you can do is Marians House, we have our body butters. So those are your thick, heavy moisturizers, not like your lotions. The body butters are thicker, and it uses many more butters. So Marians House, our trio that we usually use in even our lotions and our soaps, we use shea, cocoa, and mango butter. But for our body butters, we add in even more butters to that, along with other oils too. So it creates a thick, heavy moisturizer. So you can actually moisturize your skin with that butter, and what you're going to seal it in is with a balm. So Marians House, we do have body balms for people with eczema. So we do have the lip balms. So if you don't have a big area to cover, so a lip balm is great. But if you have your whole arm to cover, let's say, you want to rub that thick moisturizing body butter in. So you rub that in, and yes, you're going to look pretty slick, pretty oily, but it's okay because your skin needs that extra moisture. So you're going to rub that in. After you rub that in, you're going to cover it with the Marians House balm. So you're going to cover that moisturized skin in with the body balm. You may say, hey, Sharon, I'm already greasy. Why would I put more oil on me? Because your skin needs it, and it's gelling for it. Yeah, it's flaking, it's cracked, you have scratches on it. I mean, it's saying, no, you need this, sister girl, or you need this boy, you need this. So just go ahead and rub that into your skin, then put the balm on top, and I like to call it the glazed donut effect. You should be looking like a glazed donut after that point. So after you put on your moisturizing body butter all over moisturizing Marians House lotion, you want to seal that in with the Marians House balm. And what we use in our balm is we use waxes. So you have two options. You could use the balm that has the regular beeswax, and we use 100% beeswax. Nothing that's unnatural from it. We use 100% natural beeswax. And you may have heard you know, some tales about beeswax, but beeswax is natural, and that comes naturally from nature's animals or insects, whatever you want to call them. So we use that along with other ingredients to make it a thick balm. But if you're vegan, for instance, and you're like, I don't want nothing from any animals, we do have other waxes that comes from plants, like your Cannadelia wax. That comes from a flower, and we use that along with other butters or other ingredients to make it a nice thick balm. So you'll put that on, and it will create a sealant that will protect your skin. So I normally like to do this at night time. So when I go and lay down, my Marians Days House products are working onto my skin, and I'm waking up to a nice smooth skin, hydrated skin. And so I typically wake up at 4:30 or 5:30 in the morning. I go ahead and I do it again, not as much, but I still go through that same process, especially this time of year, because my skin is ultra dry. So I take a 30-minute drive to get to the parking lot that that takes me to work. So I know that, okay, I have 30 minutes to get to that parking lot, and then I take a bus that gives me an extra 15 minutes to actually take me to my work site. And so that's 45 minutes before I have to actually see people. So my face isn't shining bright because, like I said, my skin is ultra dry. So my skin has already sucked up all that moisture, and I'm looking like a normal person, and I'm nice and hydrated looking and ready to go. But if your skin tends to be more oily, then you will do better from Marians Days House face oil. So those oils, we do put frankincense and jojoba oil in all our face oils. It's a little bit more lighter, and the frankincense is good for oily skin, and the jojoba is too. It's quite a lovely combination for oily skin people. My husband, he has oily skin. He loves that the frankincense and the jojoba face oil. Now, people with combination skin, like my mom, she has more combination skin, so she likes the creams a little bit better. So the creams are way lighter than the butters. It's a little lighter than the lotions, but it's more heavier than the oil. So the cream, again, we use just one butter with that and a little oil, and then we have our cream, and then our lotion, which makes that a little different. We actually do put a little water in that. So with that water, we do put some citric acid in there, so it could keep longer, because we don't want any mold or anything into our product. So citric acid is natural. It's a natural oil that's coming from citrus, actually. And so, being that we put water into our lotion, and it's not just any water, we put rose water into our lotion, and aloe too. So that lotion, it goes on very smooth. It's very hydrating for people with combination skin, and they love it. So that's the news that I'm hearing from that. So if you're unsure what to do for your type of dry skin or your eczema, I hope that kind of explains it. And if not, you can always message me on Facebook or Instagram at Marians Days House. My mother or I will be answering that. We answer every message. We try to go live a little bit. I know I go live at odd times, but I do also post it, so you can ask questions and leave messages in the comments, so everyone can see it, so everyone can gain knowledge from this. So yeah, this is free consultation that's given to you, because like how I said, we want to help everyone. Now helping everyone doesn't mean that it's free, but we want to be accessible for you, where you can have this knowledge and gain more insight. So yeah, come out, look at our videos, look at the Instagram and Facebook pages, look at our lives, and keep in touch with us, because we're going to be doing great, helpful stuff. So I hope you guys got a lot from this message here. And just remember, may your cup overflow with blessings and your skin be blemish free. Bye for now. Hi, this is Sharon with Marians House, and I am here with my mom, Sharon. And what we're doing now is we're cleaning those sunflowers that we got from the Boone Hall pumpkin patch. So we're getting this ready and prepped for our different soaps and our lotions and our scalp oil for the Bountiful Harvest fall collection. So as you see, she's cleaning off the sunflower, and you see the beautiful bright yellow leaves there. And actually, it's just more flowers here at the base before we get to the actual sunflower seeds. So she's going to go through that process. After that, after we clean it through this water, we're going to go ahead and strain it, and we're going to actually put it in some distilled water, boil it down, and we'll have the concentrate ready for whatever we want to put it in, whether it be soap, whether it be the scalp oil, or the scrubs, or the lotions. All right, Mom, well, continue doing what you're doing, and I will show you guys the final product. Alright guys, and we're back. As you can see, my mom has already cleaned the sunflower, disassembled it, and being that this was a young sunflower, it was hard to see the well-known seeds that we love to eat, the sunflower seeds, whether you eat them raw alone or in your salads or whatever. So we can't see that with this, but we are still getting all the benefits from the sunflower itself. So sunflower is rich in antioxidants, and it's great for helping repair damaged skin. It's good for dry skin and sensitive skin. As you can see here, my mom has just a splash of honey that she'll be putting in to this sunflower and water mixture. And then we'll go ahead and pour it into our vessel here, which is our pot. And we will, and then we'll go ahead and reduce this down so we could use in our soaps, our lotions, our scrubs, and whatever else we need to use it for. So this is part of the Bountiful Harvest collection. It's great for this time of year where everyone is kind of suffering from some like skin dryness or sensitivity from the change of weather. I just love that beautiful yellow color that the water is already turning. So that's it for right now. Stay tuned. Hi, we're back. So look at our concoction here. I'm so excited. At the last minute, I did decide to put in some lavender and chamomile tea bags because I just thought that was just such a lovely, soothing thing to put in with the sunflower mixture, because sunflower is good for sensitive skin. So here we go, some lavender and chamomile. All right, guys, stay tuned.